making this my intro for the vlog because I don't think I've actually made an official one. Apart from just getting tickets, so I am just doing it today because I'm about to start editing it. So yeah, ATEEZ in London D1 Concert vlog.
Okay. I don't need to refresh. 30 seconds. Most likely, if there's sector, I'll grab it. But if there's no sector, I'll just go to Manchester. My dog just ran by. 5. Okay, hold on. Join the waiting room. I'm in the waiting room for here as well. Am I in the waiting room for here? No, I need to get in it. Oh, it's the same queue. It's the same queue as the normal AXS one, but O2 priority pre-sale instead. I'm really far ahead in the queue for AXS premium on here. I might have to go for that one because the rest aren't really moving. That one's moving, but barely. This one's moving. Oh, it's so close. It's so okay. Oh my god, it's literally almost there. It's almost there. If there's no VIP, then there's no point, and I'm just gonna go for Manchester. It's my turn. Ooh. Oh, I'm in. Okay. 101 and 112 are in the same place, but one of them's 276 and one's 287. Oh, I'm getting redirected on this one as well. The maximum is like 300. Okay, there's some 4s there. I really just want to go to the Manchester one. I'm gonna be real. Get tickets. Premium seating, accessible tickets. I don't need that. Ultimate VIP. Oh my god. It's literally in a whole other section, and I didn't know. Okay. I said it was sector or Manchester. If I didn't get sector for London, I was gonna go to Manchester instead. I got fucking sector. I'm fucking seeing ATEEZ. That's early, right? I don't know what that means. I need to tell everyone the good news. Okay, so it's been a hot minute since I did an update on the tour, vlog wise. It's tomorrow. I've taken my time with updates. And I'm still making my concert outfit right now. I am making a blazer. It's not a proper blazer, but it's going to be shaped like one, and it has Hongjung's No One Like Me on the back. Not in his font, but it is No One Like Me on the back. So my outfit is already done. It's already packed in here. So obviously my hair's a different colour. Dyed it blue. I'm already wearing the right jewellery for the concert in terms of like facial jewellery. I have my snake bites, which are, it's like half black and half silver. Me and Marilyn are kind of giving like a matte vibe at the moment, like a pair of pirates, but kind of matte vibe. We're kind of doing like a matte type outfit thing. My jewelry's giving Oreo Hongjung with silver on the side that he was blonde on, and then black on the side that he was black on. So, woo! But yeah, outfit is packed. I haven't got my mum on 18E VIP yet. I need to do that later today because that'll be shit if we do it on concert day. Making the waistcoat, it is done, but like one of the sides was made out of organza, and if you don't know what that is, it's a really thin fabric. So it was very light, which made the back very heavy, and it was kind of slipping. So I'm getting an old shirt and getting the black fabric from that to use on that side, and it's just going to kind of be double layered, so it's going to have organza on the top but cotton on the bottom. Yeah. Taking this bag with me to take into the concert with me because it's smaller than A4, at least it seems smaller than A4, so I'm going to be taking this yeosanqk with me and this pin, and then I think I'm bringing Marilyn's cup sleeve as well from the cup sleeve event that I went to because I got 2 so that she could have one, and I'm also bringing my Hetmongi with me, obviously. I'm probably going to put him on my shorts. I probably won't put him on my bag. The Lyon concert, sorry my dog's here. The Lyon concert, I saw videos of the VIP and they're like 6 rows back, and I'm showing up literally earliest an hour before it starts. So my view's going to be terrible because of KQ being capitalistic monsters who like to oversell VIP tickets. I have managed to save up enough money to get the concert hoodie, which was the one thing that I absolutely really wanted. And someone in the UK group chat that I'm in went to the pop-up today. She got the hoodie and she showed me it, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, do I really want that? It's kind of boring, you know? And I kind of just want to get Yeosang's long sleeve, but I don't know if they'll be sold out or not, because I'm not going to the pop-up. I won't have time to go to the pop-up because the pop-up is over on the Monday, and I go on the Monday and I will have no time. Like, if they had extended it to the Sunday where the second day was, perfect. Would have been perfectly fine, but no. So I can't go to the pop-up, so I'll have to get merch at the concert. It's gonna be shit. I'm so excited. I'm ready. I'm so ready. What are you looking at? What is it? Huh? You wanna leave? But yeah, I'm so ready. Also, I had only remembered today that I needed earplugs, and thank God my dad had some in his top drawer of his bedside table, because I would have been fucked. I didn't manage to record any of like the airport and the travel and getting to the actual venue because there was a lot of time pressure, like a lot of time pressure. So I'm just gonna put a couple pictures of stuff that happened. So there's a picture of like me and my mom at the airport. There's a picture of the queue that we were in to get lanyards. And before that, I had bought the Yeosang pouch and then the cards that I got at the ATEEZ Zone. Me and my mom with the photo cards that we got 18 Zone. She wanted to take that picture, and a picture of the big tower. I definitely underestimated how big that tower was going to be, but yeah, that's the start of the actual concert.
Hey Joel, it's a lovely day in there. It's only 11 years. Yes, 11 years. Give us water, give us the water.
Another voiceover, I know, but between the end of the concert and encore, I had been feeling really quite sick. Like I hadn't even recorded Bouncy, and I barely recorded any of Wonderland because I felt like so awful, and I ended up going to sit with my mum, who was in a seat because she'd hurt her back. I ended up spending encore in seats with her, so the view for the encore clips has changed. Just thought I'd let gang know.
Good evening and good night. Have a great one. See you tomorrow. Good night. See you again. I love you. See you tomorrow.
I just got back from the concert. I have no storage space left on my phone. So, it was great. Stood up for a very long time. So, my feet were really sore. Here we go. I got top 500 because there were 1,000 sector and I got 498 and my mum got 499. It was actually pretty quick. I mean, no it wasn't. Why am I lying? We were in the line to get lanyards for like an hour and 50 minutes, almost 2 hours. And then when we got there, we had complications because I had put my chosen name on the purchasers thing and put... What is that? What the hell is that, Mama? What have you... What is this? What the hell, Mom? You are just full of shit today, aren't you? She surprised me with this, and I saw it in her bag on the way back because she felt bad that she couldn't find the hoodie that I wanted, because I wanted the one with the tour dates on the back. Are you having a giggle? Oh, and it's the yours. Oh, Mama, I'm gonna cry all over again. Oh my god. Oh. No. Why'd you do that? Oh my god. Oh, Mama, I'm gonna... Oh, I worked so hard, and I was only gonna get stuff that I worked really hard to get, and then you're spoiling me. Oh my god. I still... Oh, okay. Oh, so you did end up getting it, but you lied and said you didn't. Okay. Well, good thing I had enough money for that and the pouch, because otherwise I would have owed you some. Okay. So and I would have. This is like the O2 kind of entrance thing, which is like it lets you into the arena, I think. This is sector, which means that like you're let into the VIP area, and then this was obviously just your number. Like you didn't absolutely need to keep this one on. But I'm gonna keep these on until they fall off, and when they fall off, I'm gonna like frame them. I don't know. The O2 one I'll just have to keep on forever. So basically for most of the concert I was fine, and then up until when it got to like Wonderland I started to feel quite faint. And I was feeling so like just exhausted because I had barely eaten today because of how nervous I was. Like my mum had bought me chicken. Actually, I still have. This is pretty disgusting, but I still have the piece of chicken that my mum helped me sneak in. I still have the piece of chicken. I'm putting that in the bin. That's horrible. The piece of chicken from because my mum bought us food, and then we had to go in, and they wouldn't let us in with the food. It was ridiculous. So yeah. Didn't eat because every time I tried to eat, I would get too nervous and I wouldn't be able to like swallow it. I texted my friends about this. I was like, oh my god, I can't eat. And I didn't eat on the plane. I should have eaten on the plane. I should have eaten literally anywhere else, but I didn't. I ate a banana and I ate caramel waffles, and that was it. Oh, you got your pajamas on. So that was wonderful. Anyway, got in. It was amazing. I already made friends around people, and then I had a friend in my UK group chat. Thank you. That was literally a row in front of me, and well, she was a few rows in front of me, but then she was waving at me and I was waving back at her, and then the people realised and they let me squidge in closer to her. So there was only about 2 people between me and her, and then we ended up being like 1 person apart by the end of it. And I met a bunch of other people, but they were all like adults, and I was really worried that it would be awkward if I told them I was 17, so I just didn't. Just didn't tell them. It was amazing, and I have so many amazing videos. My mom even took some of Yeosang for me because, you know, and she gave them all nicknames, except for Yuno. Yuno didn't get one. Hongjung's name was Headband or Skinny because he wore a headband. Also, they were in day 2 outfits on day 1. What the hell? That's a whole other ballpark. I'll have to write about that because, oh my god. Velvet Yeosang, I saw it. I fucking saw it. Oh my god. And then, what was I saying? But yeah, I got so many videos. But the problem is that there was a guy in front of me who just managed to psychically be able to tell where I was filming, because I could access all 3 spots, like the stage and both of the screens. Every time I was recording one of them, he would conveniently move his head in the way, and then I would move, and then he would move, and I was like, how are you predicting this? And I just, at one point, I literally just gave up because I was like, oh my god. And I didn't record anything for Bouncy or Wonderland. Well, I did record Jong's High Note for Wonderland, but that was because if I didn't have that, I would cry. But I didn't record any of Bouncy because of how horrible I was feeling. And I got a really good angle of Yeosang doing the reel. Bad thing is, he went to the corner that I was at when I was standing. But I wouldn't have been able to get a good video of him anyway because of that guy in front of me. Anyway, merch tour. We have the lanyard. I brought my friend's handmade hepmongi that they made for me. I got the Yeosang pouch, and I did manage to go to the 18 zone really quickly before we got in. Didn't get many freebies, just got these 2. Green hair Yeosang. Obviously I got the pouch photo card as well. And then I got these. I've already looked at them, obviously. Guys, and I was too nervous to ask people about it, but thank you. I got Mingi and Songwa and Yeosang. The luck on me. I have amazing Yeosang luck because when I opened the Will to Power album, the very last photo card that I pulled was Yeosang, and it was the same for here. It's like he likes to show up, but in last place, you know. But I got the pouch, and I did really want it, but I wasn't intending on getting it. But the hoodie that I wanted was gone, so I was like, let me just get this. Now I owe my mom money because my card didn't work. But we have Sector with the tour dates on it. Love it so much. This is like my favorite part. I'm gonna be sleeping in it. How many pillows are you sleeping with? Yeah, and then my mom's, which is boring. She doesn't have anything to hang on it. Obviously, yeosanqk kit. I just showed that, and then I just showed the shirt. This, I don't know if this is supposed to be cut down per VIP level, but the only ones I'd seen had the scarf and the keyring and all that in it. Mine did not. I'm not going to complain too much because I'm expecting them to put less in for each VIP tier, and I didn't really see much on sector for everything else. So we got the pin badge, and the flag, and the postcards. I'll open them. So, Hongjun, Seonghwa. Oh my god, this is so awful. You know. Yeosang. This table's a mess now because of me. San was... Mom's nickname for San was Muscle. Mingi, Wooyoung, and Jongho. Yeah. My mom's nicknames were Seonghwa was sweaty floppy hair because his hair kept flopping around and he was quite sweaty the whole time. Didn't get a nickname. Yeosang's was Yeosang. San's was Muscles. Wooyoung's was Pretty Boy. Mingi's was Woof Woof because every time he came on screen we were all woofing. And then Jongho's, she didn't want to be mean and say chubby, so she said cross-eyed because she thinks he's cross-eyed. Okay, so once again, didn't get any videos of the airport, but I did get pictures of the plane this time. And there's also just a picture that I took of all of my merch. And I did get, well, my mom got a £50 spending benefit card, and I pulled Seonghwa, and it's so cute, and I'm just gonna keep it forever. I'm gonna stick it to my wall or something. I love it so much.
So, I'm just doing a little outro, same day as the intro. It is 8th of February, so it's been 2 weeks since the concert. I know that I really prefer when a concert video has timing on it, when it has times on it, because I watch all these concert vlogs and they're like, oh, this took 2 hours, this took 2 hours, but what time did you start those 2 hours? What time did you finish those 2 hours? So now I'm just kind of going to run through the time of everything. Me and my mum flew over for the concert on the day of, which was not a good idea. I'm not doing that again. So we were up for a flight at 8:30. We were up at 5:30. Got there at 6. Got through like bag check and stuff. It was quite empty because it was really early. Arrived about, because we had a little bit of a delay, so we arrived about, it was like 10ish because the flight was less than an hour because we were flying from Newcastle Airport to Heathrow Airport, which is 50-minute-ish flight. So got there at like 10 because of the delay. Got through the airport, but this was my first time in London and my mum hadn't been in London for a long time, so this is a very inaccurate travel time, very inaccurate travel time representation for that day. Accurate for me, inaccurate if you had a plan, because me and my mother did not have a plan. Because that day the Elizabeth line was closed, so Elizabeth line tickets weren't valid for anything other than the Piccadilly line, which was stupid. So me and my mum got there at like 10, and we had a lot of faff. We were there for we were just at the stations for like an hour or so, just trying to figure out what to do, and we were walking in circles trying to find the station we were supposed to go to. We went all the way down to, I think, Acton Town, where we switched over to the District line from the Piccadilly line. I don't have my map with me. My map is in my London trip frame, so I can't accurately tell you. But this was because we didn't have that app. There is an app that you can use that gives you the quickest travel arrangements for the metros and trains in London, and we used it on the way back, and it was amazing. Like, it took an hour. We realized that we didn't have enough time to go back to our hotel. I couldn't get changed. and then we had to just go straight to the O2 instead and keep our bags with all our stuff with us instead that were quite heavy. So let me tell you, my shoulders were killing me. So I didn't actually get to wear my concert outfit. I loved that outfit so much. I had been planning it since before I got tickets. And I'm really sad that I didn't get to wear it. But at least I did go to the concert and I had fun. Anyway, we got to the O2 at like, I want to say 1. So it took 3 hours roughly to get there. But that was because we didn't have a plan. If you have a plan, it will not take that long. It will take about an hour. Got there at about 1 and there were a couple merch lines. There was a merch line right next to like the entrance, which I didn't end up going to. That one looked huge and I don't know what it was for, but there was a big merchandise sign they were lined up outside of. So, and then we stood in the outside merch line for about a half hour. The hoodie sold out. The person in front of the person in front of me bought the last one, so I went up and I ended up getting the yeosanqk pouch. I'll go get it right now. I wasn't intending on getting it, but now that I have it, I love it. I got the pouch. We did that, and then we went into the O2 because me and my mum were freezing. It was pissing it down. It was not nice at all. Oh, are you coming over? Hello. Here she is. Here she is, my baby. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hello. Got in at about 1:30, bag check stuff. And then we immediately started walking down towards where entrance E is because I did get an email saying that that was where we had to go for the sector VIP check-in, and we checked on the map and that we went in the direction of it. And we got there and you just had to show your tickets to get in for the 2 of us. There was already like a line of people behind the barriers, and to this day, I still don't know what that line was because they made us line up by number, so I don't think people queuing up early would have made a difference. We got through that and we got into the big line, and I got the number 498 and my mum got the number 499. So out of about 1,000 sector VIP, we got top 500 just, which was perfect. I'm gonna say that that line was tedious. It was probably because we were getting our lanyards off of 2 guys sat at a tiny table, and you had to tell them who bought the ticket, show them a form of ID that matched it, and then you would get your stuff from them. But there were only 2 of them and 1,000 of us, so very tedious. We were in that line for just under 2 hours, so we went from like 1:30, taking some time to get in, so it would have been about 3:30 when we got out of it. Got through that, obviously. By the way, if you're trans, please buy tickets. Just, you have to thug it out and buy tickets with your dead name. I know it's terrible, I know it's ass, but I bought tickets under my chosen name. My provisional driver's license is the only form of ID I have right now, so I had to use that, and that has my dead name on it. So I had to tell the guy, hey, this is my chosen name and this is my dead name, but they're both me. And he was like, you're gonna have to go see my buddy over there. I was like, okay, but you can. It's not that you won't get let in if this happens, you just have to know the email that bought it, because if you get like a screenshot of a ticket or any kind of ticket that could let you in, it doesn't have the buying email on it. So that's still confidential information that only the buyer would know, because there was this one girl who was in front of me and my mum who had gotten the tickets from somebody who'd bought them from somebody else, and then the email hadn't been transferred across,
and she was in front of us in the line, so she would have been like 497 or something, and we didn't end up seeing her before the concert. So if you're buying tickets from somebody else, get their email address, because the names won't match, so you need to know their email. You need to know which email bought those tickets, because otherwise you will not get in. You won't, because that's mainly how it will work. So yeah, me and my mom, we obviously didn't go straight into the line because there wasn't a line. So we left again, and she took our bags, and I was gonna go find the ATEEZ zone to go get my photo cards. I was looking around for ATEEZ zone and I couldn't find it, but I did see the big ATEEZ merch part, and I didn't know that was ATEEZ zone at first, and then I saw a big ATEEZ zone sign, and I was texting my friend who was actually at the same concert, and I was texting her, and I was like, hey, ATEEZ zone's over here. So it was about, I want to say between 4:30 and 5 was when this happened. I wanted to get in quite early because I didn't know that they were ordering by number. I thought they were ordering by first come, first serve, you know? So I wanted to get in at least a little bit earlier, because I know that sometimes they give you numbers, but then they just completely disregard them later. I did mine, and then I went back and I got her phone and I did it on hers. So I got 4 photo cards, got Songhwa, Mingi, another Mingi, and then the very last card I pulled was Yeosang. That's happened twice now, where I've had 4 random benefit cards, and the very last one was Yeosang. So he likes coming home, just last place. So I had already looked at my Mingi and Songhwa because they were the ones that I got, and then I was showing my mom the ones that I had gotten from this one, and she just looked at me with a big grin on her face because she only recognizes Yeosang. She doesn't know the rest of them, so she knew that was him, and she was like smiling at me, and I turned it around. I was like, oh my god, the luck on me. And I was gonna try and find somebody who'd also been, who I could trade with for Mingi, but the people that I ended up meeting while I was in the pit didn't go, so they did not have cards to trade with me. Mom had bought us food, but I was way too nervous and I couldn't eat it. We got in that line and they were doing it by number, which was good, and the people that were in the line right before us had just gone in, so it was really lucky. So we just followed those 2 girls, and we ended up getting right where we were, and there were some people that were behind us, but the security had put us behind them, and they were like, you guys were in front of us, and they went behind us, and it was so nice. We were in the line for a while. Sound check started at 5:30. My friend had already sent me pictures of like where she was at, and she had 18 VIP, so she was in before me. Well, I was texting with her, and then we found each other, and she was waving at me and I was waving at her, but there were like 3-ish rows between us, so other people had spotted us, and they were like, if she's your friend, go to her. Like, people were telling me to go to where she was, and I was like, that's so nice. And I managed to get through till there was 1 row of people, because they hadn't realized that other people were trying to get me through, and they were all sector still, so I wasn't pushing into the 18E part. I thought she would be further up in the 18E bit, but if she was a few rows forward and there were some 18E VIPs behind her, I was like, I'm not pushing in there. Like, I didn't pay the money that they paid. I'm not going in front of them. But she was relatively back, which was fine. All the people behind her were all sector, which is good. And the people I met were sector as well. And I got through, and there was only a few people between us, but we could still like see each other, and it was really nice. We were really close together. And in most of the pictures that I took of the concert that was like towards the main stage, not the extended stage, she's in them. It's quite funny. And I did manage to make friends with the people that were around me. They were all exchanging Instagrams, nobody asked me for mine, so clearly I didn't do an amazing job, but I did make good friends with them. one of them was Jongho bias, there was another Yeosang bias, there was a Songwha bias, and there was this other girl, I don't remember who she said her bias was, because she kept disappearing, because she said she was anemic, and she hadn't been eating, so she kept feeling really faint, and she had to keep leaving and coming back, and at some point she left and she didn't come back, and I was like, no, because she was so nice. Like, she was the one that got me talking to everybody else. I love her, because she just turned around and started talking about how slutty Mingy's be, and I was like, yup, girl, There was a Mingy biased girl behind me. I love her. I love her so much. She had bright pink hair and I was so jealous. I was so jealous. And I don't know if people have seen the clip, but there's a clip of Mingy in London where he goes like this. He does the hit me up choreo. That's because of her. She had a sign that was like, Mingy hit me up. And he came over and he read it and he gave her the hit me up choreo. She screamed so loud. And she was recording and she was talking about how she started freaking out and she filmed the back of my head instead, and it was like, oh, it was amazing. Soundcheck is not half an hour long. They did Dreamy Day. What? Don't think they did Work. No, they did Dreamy Day, Eyes on My Teeth, and Bouncy. Didn't record Bouncy for the actual concert, so having soundcheck Bouncy was pretty nice. Then obviously doors open for everybody else at about 6:30. Gave everyone half an hour to an hour to get in, everybody in seated. While they were playing music videos, which was really nice. And everybody was singing along. It was great. But yeah, the concert was amazing. And I have a Yeosang shirt now. Just saying. I'm going to talk about timings coming back because that's a way more accurate depiction. So we had breakfast at about 9. There were 2 other 18 there, and my mom started talking to them because they were wearing their concert merch and I was wearing mine. So she was like, "How was the concert?" They were like, "Great." And they were general admission, so they were like obviously in pit, but they got really good views, which was good. I couldn't make eye contact with them. I keep saying I'm extroverted, but like, no, I'm not. I'm scared of people. Me and my mom wanted to go visit all the landmarks in London. So we left the hotel at about 10 and checkout latest time was 12, so we got out early. So we walked around London, got a picture with Westminster Abbey, Big Ben, the London Eye. The only one we didn't see was London Bridge. We went to Downing Street. Mom took a picture with the guards on horses, one of those. I didn't want to. We got pictures at Buckingham Palace as well. And every time we would walk past something that like is used for royal events but isn't like a royal thing, she would tell me about it and stuff. It was really nice, and we went to that St. James's Park cafe that's near Buckingham Palace, and we had like a drink there. And then after that we went to the station. The first time we were travelling, on the first day, it was really annoying, and we ended up having to rebuy tickets like 4 times. And if you've ever been to London, those train tickets are expensive. The train back was really quick. We went back really early. Like, we were at the airport at maybe 1 p.m. and our flight was at 5:30. It is a lot more tedious getting through Heathrow Airport than it is getting through Newcastle Airport, let me tell you. We stayed outside for like a half hour maybe. So went through, we got some stupid London tat stuff to give to my dad and my brother when we got back. Then we just kind of sat in the airport. My mom did some mooching about. We went in every single W.H. Smith trying to find a good book. All of them were the same in every single shop, and none of them were good. None of them I wanted to read anyway, so Then we went on the plane and we flew home. And then it was over. It was over. It really hit me when we were taking off to go home. I was genuinely, why the hell was I crying on the flight home? And I had my head turned because I had a window seat. Had my head turned, I was like, teary-eyed. I was on the plane listening to my music. Bouncy comes on. I'm like, so I skip it. I'm just gonna say this, my first K-pop concert, I definitely didn't let myself enjoy it enough. I definitely didn't let myself go and let myself really realize that I was there. So I was filming so much that I was still watching them through a screen. I was so wrapped up in it that I just didn't have as much fun as I thought I could. I had fun, like I had so much fun, but I definitely could have had more fun if I wasn't so stigmatized to just recording everything, you know? I loved it so much. And whenever I let myself really think about it, like whenever I really, really, really look at my big ATEEZ wall and I'm like, each one of these men stood in front of me, performed in front of me, I get very emotional. I'm like, wow, I saw Yeosang, like he was right there and I saw him. That is my concert vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I love ATEEZ. It was such an amazing experience. I truly believe that you will see ATEEZ differently if you hear them live. No matter where you are in that stadium, you will have fun, because I was standing and then at the end I had to go into seats. I had the time of my life in seats because my view was 1,000 times better. If you see the videos of me while I was in seats versus the videos when I was in the pit, bro, I could see the stage. Like, I could only see the back of other people's heads while I was in pit. And I absolutely loved it. Thank you for watching my concert vlog. It is late, but I've only just processed that it really happened, so have an amazing day and go see ATEEZ.